the fuck did it go? Oh.
I messaged Axiom, but he hasn't responded. I don't think he's online. He's helping.
There we go. So this is sweet. Once again, we've been working. I've literally only worked on gameplay this week. I've not actually worked on any of this shit. I've like helped people out every now and then on doing shit like this, but nothing else. So you can also turn your PSP into a VMU and play the mini game or whatever the fuck else on there with the emulator. Hopefully he'll have it set up where you can like remote connect over Wi-Fi and actually use it as a remote device. That's my hope. But anyway, yeah, it's another cool thing with LibGyro, and he's also working full time on trying to get the rest of LibGyro on the original PSP, so that we could release the game on there also. It's gonna take some work if he really wants to do that, but it's theoretically possible. The problem is that the PSP has very limited video RAM. It has like 2 megabytes, which is not dick, but it has texture compression, and you have to do something clever with swapping video RAM in and out. But, if someone wants to seriously port LibGyro and does it to the extent that we could release the game on it without fucking people over, or maybe it's not that good, but we could bundle it with people who bought the game from another platform, like I'm down for that. Like if you want to put Elysian Shadows on something else, I support that. I think that's a pretty cool idea. Like what you're doing. Psych boy, tracks dev. Ah, fuck, I killed him talking about the fucking VMU.
Yeah, I was just talking to Axiom, dude.
Shit.
He's driving home. He's gonna be on the stream as soon as he can.
Okay, good. I need Bobby or Jacob to get the fuck on here because I have a lot of shit for him to integrate with. Can you check? I can't do it on stream because people will see me. Axiom tried to merge request with EVMU and LibGyro. Is there any way you could merge that for me while I'm on stream to get his shit in?
Let me have a look.
So I have a feeling that so this was before I made that same update.
There's quite a few merge requests, Do you check these?
Are there really? Fuck no, dude. I don't know how to do this open source shit.
I see the PSP one from Axiom.
Right. There's more?
3 other
Oh, okay. No. There's one more for the VMU, which is by who tried to help fix. There was a bug with the timer not working. There was like some very obscure configuration for the VMU internal timer, like timer 0.
Right.
And he fixed it, but he did it in a way that I know is slightly inaccurate. I'm afraid to just accept that merge request. So I need to test. Like I have a series of VMU games that it's more or less automated. Well, it's not automated. It's literally manual. But I know. Okay, if this game works and this game works, okay, what the fuck is that? Then we're good.
Help us give. Help us give.
Dude, is that you?
So help us give.
Is what me?
Help us give. Help us give.
You don't hear that? Oh God.
I don't hear anything.
I think it's an advertisement for us. So real quick, I was gonna say this shit right here. Can you see my screen?
Yep.
You might have to manually do this shit for him with the. Wait a minute.
I'm checking it now. He doesn't.
Wait,
he's
this
using
isn't fucking
Matrix
right.
software and Mapping ASM.
Right, but he probably has these defined like this. Remember before I changed?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't have it defined at all.
How the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, that's not possible.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm just going through this, but I see he's also changed some stuff in the Matrix API header, so I'm just looking through that now.
Fuck, I need to look. I mean, like literally, that's not possible. Look at. Wait, who the fuck did this?
This. Wait, who did what?
Oh, did he add this? Did someone added default alignment? I guess, right? This wasn't here.
Oh,
Do I not have the latest? Okay, hold on.
I see in this guy's merge request though, there's a couple of regressions.
Regressions?
Yeah, so quaternions have been removed.
Wait!
His branch.
Well then I'm not fucking merging that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. This is why you check them.
What, if they've been removed? Like, no.
Basically, the version I gave him was behind yours, right?
Right,
It was
but
behind, and he worked from that to begin with. So I guess he just copy and pasted the files from that into the Git repo after he cloned
what
it,
the
and then
fuck?
newer changes. So
The Quaternions are like 100% fucking in software though, so we wouldn't even have to do anything for them. So what?
Yeah, I mean,
whatever. That's not fucking.
it's
not
an
legit.
easy fix, to be honest. All you gotta do is just unstage that file to be there.
Right.
I could probably do that for him.
Right. Anyway, I gotta build the toolkit, and I have like a whole fuckload of. I basically have 2 files that I'm like redoing completely, and I haven't yet overlaid them with the old ones, so I need to do that and then see what all gets fucked. And I needed Jacob here to. Oh fuck! He had a death in the family. Oh fuck! That's right. What the fuck is this?
Bobby Hill said he'll be on soon. He's just eating.
Oh really? Oh okay. Okay, so yeah, once he gets on, I can definitely make sure that my shit's not fucked merging with him, and I have a lot of shit to show him. Anto Campicini says cock. Good to know. Oh, dude, real quick while we're both here, I've been working on the new libgyro video shit for the more advanced video things that aren't just wrecked. So in the new API, we have blend mode, which this is everything that's in OpenGL, and it literally, I've confirmed every bit of this is supported on Dreamcast. So if you run into a platform that doesn't have this, let me know. But like, this is probably directly going to be, GL blend 1, GL 0.
Yeah.
Then we have depth mode, which same exact thing. It's just 1-to-1 Dreamcast OpenGL shit. Texture filtering. I actually don't think the PSP can do trilinear, but I guess we'll do bilinear on PSP if not. And then texture wrap, that's right. Oh, and cull mode. This is GL front, GL back. So I'm not using any of this yet, but that'll be part of the new API shit.
Cool.
Alright.
It'll be a while before I start doing a video for the web stuff. That's when it's gonna be.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
But yeah. The good news is with the web stuff, at least we've got. I don't know. There's input. There's the actual SDL being initialized now, even on browsers without.
Wait, you have SDL?
Yeah, it's an SDL port that just wraps SDL calls to JavaScript.
Nice.
So it just makes life a hell of a lot easier.
Nice. What's up, Jack? That's cool that you're using SDL then. Then you can almost use the exact same code as me.
Yeah, I've tried to reuse as much as I can so I don't have to rewrite some stuff, but there's a couple of things you got to do slightly different.
Gotcha. What the fuck? How did I break this? Oh, did I fucking redeclare this shit somewhere? Son of a bitch.
I see what he's done. He's made his own repo, like his own clone fork of libgyro, and he's trying to merge from that.
Who, Axiom?
Yeah, which makes life a bit more annoying.
Gotcha.
Let me see if I can get his if I can't clone his repo, I'm probably just gonna have to wait for him. I'm not gonna about to do this manually.
But he's coming? Oh shit, this should not be
Yeah,
right now.
gonna go.
Well, or I could not be a lazy piece of shit and actually fucking handle this correctly. God damn it. Maybe I'll do that.
Yeah, I can't clone his repo.
What, permissions?
Yeah, he's hosting it on his own GitLab, I think, or his account on yours. I really have no idea what he's doing.
Fuck.
I mean, he's got the same URL as your server, so I imagine it's just his account on your server set.
Okay. Right when I have to go drive, the streaming starts. Yeah, that sucks. Dude, where's the guy who's learning VMU assembly in here?
Jim Jam?
Yeah,
So-
is that who's that? Who this is? Dude, that dude's crazy.
Yeah, he got a pixel moving.
I'm like, you ever done assembly? Nope. I'm just gonna like make a VMU game. Oh, thank you. You're not seeing my screen? Oh, thanks. Sorry, my bad. I'm a dumbass. Not doing anything very interesting yet, but I'm about to be. I need to merge my script changes, and I don't remember if. Okay, this isn't. Man, Jacob's gonna be pissed when I merge this shit and it breaks all of his shit, but this really, really needs to be done. Like, really needs to be done. Oh, I have some good news for everyone. Remember how I said I didn't know what the deal was with our publisher Watermelon because they went under, for creating these kinds of sexiest shit, professionally done Dreamcast cases and stuff? Well, apparently they are moving the fucking equipment to create this into storage. So they asked, to make sure that we weren't right about to need them to use it, to make sure it was okay to put it in storage for a little while, which it is, and we'll help pay to get it out. But, yeah, that means, luckily, that they're still, they still have the equipment. They didn't, sell it off, and they're still looking to do this for us, So that's a huge relief, because nobody else, they just release normal CDs, CD jewel cases to do this, and it's not all professional. You know what a pain in the ass it would be to get this mold? Fuck. And it has their logo here, and it looks so goddamn legitimate. So thank God they're not selling it off or something. Then again, I don't know who would buy it. Well, maybe I would buy it, but it's probably extremely expensive. Just thought I'd share that little bit of good news. Shit. Yeah, how many of you guys play Super Smash Brothers, the new one? Well, I think that is probably Jim, Slim Jimmy on YouTube, I think. It's probably the assembly guy we're talking about. Oh my god, why aren't you building? Thimble not found. Oh shit, death test. Oh my god, the stream's down again. Boy, does a YouTube the accelerating universe. Yeah, if you guys know a better streaming service than this, but it has to hit all three of Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, then I will gladly move away from this shithole. Still fucked. Mike M. Garcia. Will the game support high refresh rate monitors? Fuck, that's a good question. What do you have to do to support high refresh rate monitors? Just run at high FPS? So we definitely have in the settings where you can cap it at 60 or you can run wide open, you know? So I would assume that there wouldn't be anything special we have to do, right? I mean, if I can, as long as you can run it at like 120, 90 FPS, that your monitor will refresh that quickly, right?
You can always just rely on SDL's VSync.
I feel like that's... Yeah, Qt Creator's the greatest idea there ever was. Sorry, I had to rebuild some shit because I was right in the middle of working on something here that was making this not build. Because now that everyone's about to be on the same page on the stream, I should really work on this. Yeah, actually, yeah, the higher your frame rate with the skeletal animations, yeah, it's true. That's all like linearly interpolated, the smoother the animation will be. That's true, actually. That's very true. What did we say we needed to do while this shit's compiling? Sam, what do we need to do?
You mean for the EVMU website shit?
Yeah, what else shit did we say we need to take care of while we were on the same page?
So, there was the docs for EVMU. We wanted to have some automatic way of deploying them, so we didn't have to do all that shit, man.
Okay, right.
I need to fix some build stuff for the actual website itself because it's trying to pull from a sub-module and it doesn't have the right access rights, so I need to set up some SSH keys and shit.
Right. Oh my god, I should not have git stashed right in the middle of what I was doing.
Oh, what?
It's okay. I had it like I was right in the middle of doing something and then I git stashed, so I have no idea what condition the last commit was in. It's okay. I don't really need the renderer working anyway while I'm doing this.
You gotta chuck Tabasco now.
I got a what?
You gotta chuck Tabasco.
Oh, fuck that. I'm too old for that. Oh, I hate Eclipse, but it's okay.
Are you able to show off Patrick's trees on normal map and shit? Because he finished...
That's what I'm wondering, right? That's what I'm trying to see. I need to pull down assets, though. Well, it'd be great if I didn't just fuck up the renderer with whatever the fuck stash I just did. God, maybe I should unstash that and just fix it up. Because it really needed to happen, but I didn't want to deal with it right now. Let's see if Patrick actually fucking did all that. If he actually commit... No! Wait, no, wait. I'm not in the right folder. I would have been pissed. Okay, that's a lot of shit. Let's see. Tile sheet. Yeah, okay, that's right. What's the fucking git command to unstash? Git stash pop? Because I should probably take care of that shit and unfuck this. Right, it was git stash pop. Check. Or git unstash. No, I think it's git stash pop. Wait. Does it apply? What's the difference between git stash pop and git stash apply? Oh shit, pop throws it away. Okay. Just in case, I'll apply it. But yeah, it looks like I might be able to see all Patrick's shit in game. It looks like he probably did commit it all, because there's a whole bunch of shit going on. Let's see, tile sheet, normal sheet, right here. Yeah, probably can see it all. As soon as I fix my shit. Oh yeah, so no one plays Super Smash Brothers, the new one? I've been playing it a bunch, and it's been pissing me the fuck off. Because I've been getting my ass kicked by a bunch of kids. Yeah, 4K monitors are supported. Really, that kind of stuff is more about your specs. You know, as long as you can, as long as your GPU can render to 4K. Which a game like ES, if it can do 4K to begin with, yeah, it should be fine. So it should be. What advice can you give regarding losing interest on game projects? Myself, I find this happens a lot. Well, okay, there's a bunch. So, obviously, that's like the number one thing that plagues every game developer ever, which is why, you know, there are a lot of people who have worked on indie projects and suddenly stop and then work on a different one. One of the things that I've always done, and you can hear people bitch me out over this a lot, but okay, well, I never gave up on my own project. You know, I'm still working on it. Is if the reason that you are not sticking with it or that you lose interest in it is because it's no longer challenging or it's no longer like clean and new feeling, you know, you want to like try something different or something new, is find a way to like work that in with it. You know, like I wanted to make a game first, then I wanted to make a fucking engine. Like, oh, okay, well, I can make an engine for the game. You know, then I wanted to make something like a level editor. I've always found ways to kind of like directly or indirectly tie my interests in with Elysian Shadows, which people call that feature creep, and I guess partially that's true, but what these people don't understand is how human motivation even works. And yeah, it's taken the game longer to come out. But that's better than just giving up on the game and losing interest in it. So by doing something like that, like for example, I wanted to make my own physics engine. Like allowing yourself the room to you know, try new things and experiment with a project is one of the number one ways that we've been able to stay with it for so long. Especially like Patrick's even the same for artists, you know, like if this were just drawing simple pixel art, I'm sure Patrick would have probably slit his own throat by now, you know. But there's always something new. He always, you know, he's pushing himself with pixel art, and now there's this aspect of 3D design for it and stuff. So it's always allowed us to push the envelope with what we could immediately do as engineers or as artists, if that makes sense. There's been room for us to grow. What's the reason for losing interest? You know, is it just that like it's no longer interesting to you? Because that's what I'm assuming it is, and that would be my best advice I could give. No, it wasn't even because I lost interest, but I kind of do this stuff with like academia and graduate school. Like I did this with my undergrad. When I'm getting my degree, you know, you have a lot of schoolwork and dumb shit, like mini projects you have to do, and I had a hardware project where I had to create a hardware design, you know, and for that class, I did Elysian VMU, which I could tie in with the game. For my master's thesis, I needed to do something that was GPU hardware accelerated because that was my field. That let me create the physics engine, which I then worked in with ES. You know, like I'm all about working in, you know, other aspects of my life with things that can directly or indirectly benefit the game as well, which people love to bitch to me about that, like, oh, you're wasting all this time on this other stuff. But really, if you think about it like that I had to waste this time anyway, then it's nothing but a positive, really. Yeah, that's what I figured. That's the most common thing to want to do, is to want to switch to something new, to like try something. You know, I don't know what exactly it is you're getting tired of or what exactly you want to play around with, but I mean, see if there's a way to include it. You know, to give whatever project it was room to grow. For a while, there was this, like when you start a new project, it's like there's this, you're limiting like the scope of it because you understand realistically, like you're new to whatever it is you're doing, you can't go all the way, you know. So there was that aspect with ES for quite a while, you know, until basically like It's to the point everything I ever fucking ever wanted in a 2D game or in a game in general is in this game, you know, so it really, like, as long as I have any interest in programming whatsoever anymore, like, my interest is pretty much with ES. Are you an evil genius? I'm definitely evil. I don't know that I would call myself a genius. I just try really fucking hard and pretend. I actually struggled with math in school, and programming did not come naturally to me. I used to win essay contests without even trying, but like programming, I had to try so fucking hard to understand this shit, so no, I don't really like to consider myself like, oh, I'm special, like I was born coding, because it's really bullshit, and most people are not born to code. Most people only get there when they try really, really fucking hard. God damn it, I gotta grab something from the website real quick in a browser window that you're not allowed to see, so hold on. If you hear my wife bitching in the background, then that's because she wants me to do something with her, and I told her that I have to stream because I said I was going to stream. And we have work to do, boys. Also, my fucking god, this caffeine gum is like, I'm on crack.
I'm not sure what you expected. You took like what, 2, 3?
Yeah, I don't either, but like, holy shit, man, like, wow.
Can you send me a link to the product somewhere?
Yeah, dude, last time I took this shit, I was in the car with my wife, and like, we were like driving somewhere, and I was so fucking tired. I'm like, I'm gonna have to pull over and sleep. She's like, no, you're not pulling over and sleeping, oh my god, I wanna get home. So we pulled over to the gas station. I got some of this shit, and I went from like, oh my fucking, I'm gonna die, to like, and I was like fucking like belting out, what is it, fucking, Lady Gaga's Born This Way, and I pissed her off so much. She banned me from ever eating this gum, but I don't really give a shit. I'm eating it anyway. Alright, let's see. Why is nicotine gum coming up with caffeine? Oh, yeah. If I still chewed nicotine gum, oh my god, dude. If I could mix it with this, that would just be...
Nicotine.
That would be dangerous. Okay, here it is. Alert energy gum. I don't know if it's a northern thing, because I never saw this shit in Alabama, but like it's all over every gas station here. It's like everywhere. They're trying to kill us.
I wonder if it's banned in the UK. This type of stuff usually is.
Really? That's sad, man. That's some commie shit.
I mean, you say that, but Kinder Eggs are banned in the US.
But what are banned here?
Yeah, exactly. You don't even know what it is. A Kinder Egg.
No, okay. Dude, we are some commie shit, too. What the fuck is that? A kindergarten egg?
Kinder Egg. It's like a little chocolate egg with a toy inside. They're really nice and really good.
How can that be banned in the US? Chocolate with
because
a toy in it.
Because it's a choking hazard. Because they think that US children are too stupid and they'll eat the toy.
Oh my god.
Hold up, I'll send you a picture.
Oh, holy shit. A lot of people just showed up. Armandoa. Oh, wait. Are you the troll from last time? What's up, dude? What's up, troll? Good to see you. It wouldn't have been a live stream without you. If you didn't program, what career would you choose? Well, I would like to think I would have been a rock star. Or like an FBI agent, like Fox Mulder from the X-Files. So, okay, but that's probably completely full of shit. I probably would have gotten into neuroscience. I have a pretty nerdy obsession with neuroscience and like the latest in figuring out how the brain works and shit. I read a lot about that kind of shit because if you were as fucked as I am in the head, like you'd kind of wonder why, you know? So I kind of keep up with the latest research with that kind of stuff. How is this build still fucked? Yeah.
Yeah, that was actually taken off of the market for like 4 years until the FDA got some regulations in order.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I really don't think I'll find this in the UK.
Funny, people think investing your academics into the game is losing interest. Yeah, they do. And then they also think it's wasting time because, oh my god, he's not working on the game, he's working on something else. Like, dude, if I could work on the game in graduate school and get college credit for it, I definitely would have. But, you know, I did the best with what I could do. Would you recommend... Oh, this is a good question. Would you recommend learning C before C++ when using the Unreal Engine and similar software when not a programmer in the beginning and not creating your own engine? Fuck. Okay. The problem is I'm not very familiar with the Unreal Engine, so that kind of fucks up my answer. But okay. So I feel very strongly, and I've always felt strongly, that your first language is a fucking mistake. Like, I really feel like that's setting yourself up for failure, and nothing can come from starting with C++. So the reason is that C and C++ are already so insanely complicated. You're coming from like a super low level, and you have to learn about like stack versus heap allocated memory. You have to learn about pointers. You have to learn about a lot of these inherently low level concepts, right? That's also in C. But in C++, you add on this extra layer of, oh, in addition to having to learn about, you know, like how do I use a pointer, how do I take a memory address or something, I also have to worry about what constitutes proper object-oriented design, which is a very arguable thing. And having to worry about, you know, from the bottom up and from the top down at the same time, in my opinion, leads to like a lot of agony and pain and misery on programmers in general. Another thing I've noticed is that newbies who don't understand necessarily why or when or what the benefits of certain aspects of C++ are, I feel like they abuse it a lot. They abuse a lot of object-oriented C++ things that they could have gotten away with doing in C to begin with, or maybe it was more effective in C. One of the best examples from this is so many people have messaged me saying that they're stuck writing a class to do something. Like they just, you know, they keep adding more and more, they're not sure if it's right. It's always this freaking state machine. That's like the number one noob trap for C++ developers, a state machine. Now, it just means like if I'm pausing the game, do this. If I'm in a menu, do this. If I'm on combat, do this. You know, it's when you're in a certain state. Now, a normal C programmer would probably use a switch statement, which is like the most fucking like brain dead, easy, like no shit solution ever, which is also highly optimal. But a C++ programmer, in my experience, will go out and make this like pretty little abstract class with this virtual table, and they'll make transition states and things like that, and they'll just get so carried away with this object-oriented design that they wind up making nothing, and they wind up crippled with fear that they're not producing correct object-oriented code. Now, there is a time and place for that level of abstraction, but I don't think that as a newbie you're even equipped to be able to discern where those times are. You know, I feel like the only thing that can come of that is pain and misery, and I feel like the people who learn C before C++ not only learn better, but they also wind up with a better understanding of C++ and why to do certain things, because if the only way to solve a problem that you know is object-oriented, then you're probably not the best person to say whether object-oriented programming or not is the best solution at hand. You know, that's the only fucking thing you know. But someone in C who knows, I don't have to use object-oriented programming for this, I could do it structurally, they know a lot better whether the object-oriented approach actually models or maps to the question at hand better, if that makes any sense. At the same time, I don't necessarily promote C as your first language. You can learn Java or C# or C. C++ is in the middle. Don't start in the fucking middle. You can learn C# or Java and work your way down. That's legit. You can start at C and work your way up. That's fine. But C++ is like the amalgamation of both in the middle, and it's a shit show to start there. So hopefully that answers your question. I'm sorry. I don't know enough about the Unreal Engine to really tell you which one to learn there. I don't know if it's super object-oriented and you still need to learn C++. But even then, I still don't know that I would change my answer, because you can... A good C++ book, when you start learning C++, the first 10 chapters are basically you learning C anyway. in my opinion, the worst C++ start you off with object programming. Those are the absolute worst ones. So even in a good C++ book, I feel like you're learning C first anyway. Next question. I'm on family holiday party, but just came in to say I love you guys. Gonna watch the whole vid later. Thanks, man. Thanks. How do you say your name? Jean-Sebastian Dulong. They sell Kinder Eggs here. Oh, you don't live in commie land like me. It has support for C++. That's good. Get your shit together, YouTube. C does a lot smaller in C++. That's true. Oh, and I should probably also tell you that learning C++ now is even more complicated than it was when I was younger, because now we have the C++ 11 standard revision, 14, and 17, which are amazing. They add so much, you know. But a lot of these concepts actually affect like enough of the language, which just further complicates the mess. You know, like you don't really need to be exposed to that kind of shit until you're much more seasoned at C++. I feel like. So the fact it's this power beast that keeps growing and growing is actually the only downside is it's still making it harder for people to start learning C++.
No, look, it's Falco.
Sup? Who's that? Sean? Sup, dude?
It's Q.
Oh, what's up?
That's my actual name.
Nice. Q?
My IRL name.
Nice. What are you up to, man?
I was in the garage drinking beer.
Nice.
And then I saw that you were streaming.
Don't let us stop you. Yeah, I'm streaming, but I completely fucked up the renderer, and I don't remember what I did.
Now I'm at the computer drinking beer.
I'm gonna have to diff. What is Marcel doing these days? He's actually in our chat pretty often. The fucking... Oh my god, is the stream offline? The Discord chat that we post all the time. He's actually there. He is a professional web developer, I guess you could say. He does web development.
He does ASP development.
Is that different? I don't know what the fuck. Okay, I'm not a web guy, so...
I'm just hating on ASP because, like, ASP is like the VB6 of the desktop software. Let me just put it that way.
Whatever the fuck that means. Got it.
I'm probably gonna get loads of it. You know VB6, Visual Basic?
Hating on V6?
VB6 was one of my first proper languages, dude. I don't hate on that shit. I grew up with that. But my point is, it's outdated and barely anyone uses it except legacy software, really. But I mean, from my talks with him, it's because of how old it is, but whatever, gotta have that Microsoft support, right?
Right. God damn it, I need to fix this fucking blinking before I can see anything Patrick did. God fucking damn it. This is fucked up because I was fucking with polygon batching, vertex batching. I was trying to modify it. So I guess I could go into more detail. One of the biggest things that you try to do as a graphics programmer is optimize how much shit you send to the GPU in one draw. Because the slow things are doing things that change stuff, like changing the texture, changing like a normal map, specular map, changing different parameters for rendering, changing whether you're rendering triangles or fucking or quads or something. That's slow. So the amount of shit you can just burst through the same pipe, like rendering a bunch of shit from the same sheet that are all squares, the more efficient things can be. So that's one of the number one things in optimizing a renderer, and that's like a whole entire art in and of itself. And that sounds like it must be easy, but the amount of complexity involved in the amount of lights hitting it, or the different lights hitting it by all these different attributes is actually a pain in the ass. So the fact that I have this fucked up is because I was trying to dip with the batching, and I'm not flushing things in the batch when I should be. When this shit disappears, you can tell that what I'm fucking up in the batch, these are facing up, this is facing straight. So the things that are facing up in the batch are not flushing quickly enough. Or as often as they should. Let's see. comes and goes for you. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, the stream's a piece of shit. Unreal Engine has support for C++, but would like to learn the basic stuff. Yes, have learned and seen stuff about the state machine. Yeah. Let me just, the number one thing is watch out for those fucking state machines, man.
Where is all this chat coming from? Is that from YouTube or something?
Okay, so we have this called Mob Crush, and it, like, I'll show you. Crush, right?
Streaming to like different